Just roll it.
So last time we continued our combat with Mr. Anderson and his entourage. Of course, picking up where we left off, uh, I continued to get relentlessly assaulted by AoE magic while I was stunned. Just so much damage and nothing I could do about it. As well as Mr. Anderson's attacks, which, thank God, set me free after he was done, wherein I got to cast Flame Strike before retreating into this room, this enclosed space where nothing bad could happen. Because why would the guys with AoE spells cast their AoE spells in a small space where they're not standing? Pretty good idea, if you ask me. And then Paige followed up by just appearing with some clones and himself. I think he and one of the clones cast Fireball over here, some of his lackeys, and doing some okay damage to him because he's got like a fucking, I don't know, a +9 to his dex save.
He dodged both of the fireballs.
Oh, he dodged both of them. Good, great. Just dodged both the fireballs. Um, Crow and Woots spent their turns picking off the little guys with their various means, whether it be smashing shins on faces or caving in knees. Or I think there was some magic involved, but I don't quite remember what. There might have been a searing smite in there. And the statue just spent its time like taking out one of them, I think. I don't think the statue did all that much, but it was intimidating.
It's a staggering smite, not searing.
Oh, my bad. Staggering smite.
She hits you with that psychic damage.
Yeah, psychic damage, the one that nobody resists.
Well,
like two
things resist it. But a lot of Krell's abilities do psychic damage or just fuck with the mind.
Kalash Tars and something else. Mind Flayers.
Probably.
Standing in a room with 1 HP to his name, Hansel decided, yeah, it's time to split. So he sent little Hansel into the astral plane to go off. And then I was promptly hit with a fireball. So Big Hansel was out of the fight for a little bit up until we got him back up on his feet. And then took various measures in taking out the little guys between Eldritch Blasts and just general chaos. There's a lot of murder happening. And we ganged up on Anderson. Hit him with some a critical guiding bolt, even more smashed knees, more kicks and stab wounds. And eventually, we whittled him down and we watched him fall. And then he got back up with his real long-winded little prayer. And he got back up and he looks fine. And that's where things ended.
Pretty much. Gain your inspiration, you're probably gonna need it.
I don't like the sound of that phrase.
You just watched a man come back from death instantaneously.
I have 19 hit points. I've used my duality, and I don't know if I can use it again. Or what the risks with using it again might entail. So we're in some deep shit here. Everyone else seems to be doing pretty alright in terms of HP.
Yeah, I got no complaints.
I do!
But yeah, this is the first time so far in the whole campaign that a single fight has taken 3 sessions.
Yeah, there's a lot. I
Interesting.
I think we like barely got into the fight the first session. The second one was just meat. It was all combat, and hopefully, we're gonna just end it for certain this time.
We can only hope.
We can only hope.
Let's
Someone's got the hiccups.
Rose turns last, so we are into Woots.
The stare at this room, is it still glowing bright, or is there some shadows like forming around?
The guy who cast that spell is dead, so they went back to normal.
Okay, so it's kind of dim light.
Yeah. You got your standard flickering of torchlight going on.
Perfect, I can kind of shadow step around then. And that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pop up over here. Let me switch my stuff to advantage, and new sneak attack, hopefully. I want to see if I can attack him.
Alright.
First one.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay, I'm gonna also do some stunning strike on it as well, and also get some sneak attack. 9 sneak attack. Make a DC 17, I think, con save.
Yeah, you just hit a mathing. Constitution. Yeah, 9. That is not going to succeed.
Done.
But he is going to
second
legendary resistance it.
Yeah.
That is 2,
Okay,
by
I
the
still have
way.
a second attack coming your way.
Yeah, you can keep going for stunning strikes, but he only gets that legendary resistance once per turn.
Yeah, that's why I'm gonna try to attack him again this time. Because he said you're not resisted anymore, so I don't get advantage. Fuck. We untoggle that. Okay. Another attack coming your way. 16?
That will miss.
Ah, damn. Then I'm going to... Whoop, 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 whoop. Get away. I'm over here now. I'll take that attack of opportunity if he wants it.
$19?
Yes.
I just barely. Alright, page and page clone.
Man,
You
it's
know, the only
wild
time
to
you're having
think-
0 decks is actually good because I can go with the same turns as my clones. You know what? For now, I think it's better if I just keep on with the cantrips.
Yeah, even just chipping damage and keeping him at bay.
Reserving your spells. Gotta respect it.
Yeah,
I've been
also
throwing those shits
3d10
aside.
of damage. Pretty
Yes,
fucking
yeah,
good.
that's a good point.
Yeah, that'll hit. For 19.
You know, it's weird that we're at the point where we have to ask if a 19 hits. Like, that's crazy. Like, we went from everyone having like a 16 and below armor class to some of us having over 20.
I don't want to mess. We just got to the point in my Saturday campaign last night where people are hitting like the 18, 19, 20 ACs because we're just starting to get +1s. So like all of us just bought and equipped +1 shields. Alrighty. That all from page?
Yep.
Alright. He's gonna do a quick 360 look around, assess his options. Seeing who's the most fucked up.
Oh,
Fucked.
not again.
And using that monk's speed, he can clear the distance damn near instantaneously.
Oh, God.
Oh no.
Oh my god! Holy shit! Oh no! Why can't you people just stay down?
be interesting then.
You're not helping, Woods!
And he's gonna,
That hits,
channel
exactly.
23 exact. Jesus Christ. But, yeah, guiding strikes that, short sword straight into your chest. For, literally the least amount of damage he could have done.
And it's still, like, almost a fourth of what I had. Or no, a third.
Second attack also hits.
Yeah, that hits.
For another 10. And he's gonna War Priest for another one.
Miss!
30.
Yeah, that hits. Well,
That one's gonna
I'm
put
out.
Hansel down.
oh shit. Oh no.
And where's the ability?
I don't like where this is going.
I literally used the same combo last session, and I don't remember which one it was. Ah, there it is. Convert a key point to use the dodge action as a bonus action, which means he also gets a hit dice worth of healing. He's a Dwarven Fortitude.
It's not just gonna fucking batter my
What
dead,
the hell?
my unconscious body.
I thought this dude was just human. He's a dwarf too?
Yeah, he's a dwarf. Specifically a hill
Oh,
dwarf.
fuck.
A hill dwarf.
Yeah, he,
Oh my God,
he
there
literally
was-
used Dwarven Fortitude last time in the
I
same
remember-
combination.
I just figured that that's like one of those things you can get through a
Yeah.
feat as well.
It is a feat. You increase your Constitution
Right.
by 1 to a minimum of 20, and whenever you take the dodge
Oh.
action in combat, you can spend 1 hit die to heal yourself.
Okay, so it's not a racial feat; it's a feat with a race requirement.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
You're thinking of Dwarven Resilience, which is the racial feat to give him advantage saves against poison.
Okay. I don't know.
Oh,
I'm
right.
just so thrilled about
Yeah, he's
being
turned
able to
around
play as
to,
a dirty, stinking rat.
he's turned around to face the rest of us. And Hansa gets to roll death saves.
Woo!
Come on. Nat 20. Pop back up and surprise him.
12.
It passes.
It passes. So, just mumbling to myself as I twist and turn.
Alright.
This is,
Well.
this is bullshit.
I think now's the time to bring out the big guns. How far away am I? Oh, I am well within range. You know what? I'm gonna be cocksure. And I'm gonna get closer. I could hit him from across this room, but I want to be right next to him when I do this too.
Just want to make
Actually,
sure,
you know
you
what?
know.
Yeah, I'm gonna come up short on purpose. And time for the first use of my 6th level spell. Mental Prison.
Whoa!
Yeah, this is a fun one.
It sounds fun.
I attempt to bind a creature within an illusory cell that only it perceives. One creature I can see within range makes an intelligence saving throw. It's immune to being charmed and automatically succeeds. On a successful save, it takes 5d10 psychic damage and the spell ends. On a failed save, they take 5d10 psychic damage, and I make the area immediately around them appear dangerous to it in some way. It might cause it to perceive itself as being surrounded by fire, floating razors, or hideous maws filled with dripping teeth. Whatever form the illusion takes, the target can't see or hear anything beyond it, and is restrained for the spell's duration of up to a minute on concentration. If the target is moved out of the illusion, makes a melee attack through it, or reaches any part of its body through it, it immediately takes 10d10 psychic damage and the spell ends. They do not get a save on that.
Good God.
And, I'm pretty sure 3 of us have abilities that can forcibly move people.
Correct.
So, he gets an intelligence saving throw with his whole +1 to intelligence saves. I don't think that's higher than a 19, guys.
Look, I just think it might be, but you know, let's just let you decide.
Just a little bit lower. Just a tad.
Alright, and the illusion I'm forcing upon him is Helheim's entire army surrounding him. Just millions upon millions of dead Viking souls.
Oh boy.
Just ready to stomp the absolute shit out of him the first time he tries to take a step. That's Grell.
What a good day
Guess what level-
for Mr. Anderson.
Oh man, I'm slightly worried because, how many levels a monk does he have? Or we don't know.
I don't remember if I
Who
told
knows?
you or not.
I don't think you did.
I know you correctly deduced how many levels of cleric he has by the ability he's using.
Yeah, he has to have at least 10. Minimum 10. And you said he had 1 level in one of his 3 things.
Yeah.
So, those. Though he can use Stunning Strike, so he needs to have at least 5 levels in Monk.
I'm just kind of reading ahead because, there may be a chance for him to get out of this, but he has to be a high enough level in monk. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
I think I
I'm gonna
know
move.
what feature you're talking about.
Yeah. I'm gonna mosey on next to him. And I'm gonna bonus action use my elemental hand wraps.
Nice.
Yep. I'm finally gonna use them because they're colorful fabric and I'm feeling very fashionable.
What element are you going with?
He is sunshine, so I'm gonna go fire.
Sure, why not?
Yeah. It's probably not gonna hurt him, but sunshine. And I'm gonna take 2 attacks on him. Is it at advantage or is he, or just normal?
1 second.
Normal. Then I'm looking at the spell and yeah, hell with it, just normal.
Okay, he's considered restrained.
Restrained, but he's also dodging. Curious how many keep.
Attack rolls against the creature have advantage.
Okay, but he's also dodging, so just be normal, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, in that case, let's see how much he can wiggle. First attack. Second
Yeah,
attack.
that'll hit. The second one will miss, though.
Okay. And
Go
I'm
back
gonna.
to business.
Yep, and I'm gonna kind of. No, I'm okay there.
Ready? Page.
First. I unfortunately cannot hit him.
With whatever you were planning, I'm guessing.
It's the telepathic push, so
Ah.
he could move.
Yeah, you're just out of the range.
So yeah, let's keep it those cantrips because 6d10 damage. That's a fucking lot. Or 3d10 or 0d10.
Yeah,
Can I
neither
use
of those
the
hit.
free action to stamp the ground angrily?
Sure can.
Doing
Alright, it's his turn. Alright, this is a priest, and he suddenly finds himself surrounded by an undead army. So, he is in no way going to hold back and try to attack them, even though they're not there. And, that is going to invoke the, secondary blow. I actually gotta use the custom dice roller. $51 points psychic damage.
Nice.
And the spell ends. The army fades away. Yeah, you can ride something by like Eldritch Prison or that and Eldritch God damn it. It's one of the Eldritch Blast enhancements, the one that knocks back.
I know I had it for a while, so I know which one you're talking about.
I have it on my character. My Friday game.
I had
can't remember it.
I had the other one, which was Grasp of Hadar, which pulls them towards you. It had one use. Actually, it had two uses. I pulled that guy off the roof once, and the other one, pulling people off the Coliseum thing. Which, that was fun. I had fun doing that.
Repelling Blast.
There you go.
Knocks him back 10 feet in a straight line. Alright, so that was only his first attack that broke the illusion. He's still got a second one.
Boy, this guy does not.
That's a natural 20. For 16 points of damage to Lutz.
a reaction to whatever to half of that.
Alrighty. So, 8. And he's gonna go for that flurry of blows. 'Cause why the fuck wouldn't he? That's a miss. 22. Yeah, that'll hit.
Hit.
And he's gonna burn another key point for a stun. Spell save DC isn't that crazy.
Well,
Con save. Oh my god. Yeah, that fails. Boots is stunned.
I'm in awe. This guy is so much fun.
Hansel.
Oh, lovely. Oh, I need to fucking pull my character sheet back up. God damn it.
I had to make the bigger bosses, more creatively. So they'd end up being more powerful than the regular bosses. Not just higher level. So they got quirks and combos and shit.
Nice.
That's a fail. And won't matter for long. Let's get that healing word out. Because Krell is feeling benevolent and is ready to go into melee range and will really need it, she's upcasting it to 5th level.
Oh wow. How kind.
So Hansel gets 20 hit points back.
For you.
Oh my god.
As Krell closes the distance.
Oh, the other token. Oh, I'm just standing on top of a
Yeah,
corpse.
you're
That's
standing on a corpse. And,
I didn't even realize.
good old diplomacy. I rolled off 20.
Ooh, I saw that 20.
Oh, so devastating.
Well, I mean, a 20 still hits.
I know, but it could have been a nat 20.
It doesn't do much for Krell other than more damage, but she gets to do that anyway. Burning another Bardic Inspiration point for another Psychic Blades. For 30 points damage.
We're really not giving this guy a break.
No.
Or be
If he
supposed
fucking
to.
turns around and slaps me up again, I'm gonna lose my mind.
I laugh.
He's just got a general bias for anything undead.
He just slapped you. Go back to being dead.
Or just wait, there's always more fun to be had. Take that. Let's go for the second attack of diplomacy. Or we'll also hit. And we'll burn a...
You wanna go to get a glass of water real quick?
Alright. Burn my last 4th level spell slot to attack on Staggering Smite.
Nice.
For extra 16. Total of 25. Oh, he is so low. And Woots is still stunned.
He's dying so much. My turn.
These minions character sheets again. Because I forgot to put the spell on Alexander's character sheet.
He's gonna cast like Wish next turn.
His highest spell slot is 3rd. That he barely even used at most of them are concentration spells. Just to buff his gear up. Make him do even more damage.
Back.
Alright,
Fucking
it's your turn.
loser.
Oh. Right on time. Well, he's pretty much gone, so let's keep it the fighting squad.
Both of those will miss.
Wow.
What does roll 20 have against me?
I think it's just Firebolt in general. Firebolt's like never hits for you. Despite the +9.
I hit that one time, then nope.
Fucking hell. Oh yeah, I just still going to get a little closer.
Yeah. Alright, he's actually gonna cast some magic. His Spirit Guardians.
Oh my god.
Oh shit.
Well, at least he didn't get too good of a roll.
I mean, the three of us have to make the save. And luckily,
It's a
Wisdom isn't one that Woot's auto fails, so.
I'm in good straits with this one.
My Wisdom's great. Never mind.
Woo!
Oh, so I'm just the only one that fails the save. That's great. Is that a half damage one?
I think so.
Half damage, yeah.
Ugh. It's like that's a fifth of what I got, man. Not cool.
That was his action. He did take the attack action, so he does not get flurry of blows. But he can, once again, take the dodge action as a bonus action and heal again.
He is
Eight this time.
desperate.
It was just a thing I set him up to be able to do every turn. He either heals himself or he hits you 2 more times. Hanzo.
Oh boy. Finally gonna do something. And what is that something? I don't have any just like straight damage, so I think I'm just gonna take some Mjolnir swings. At good old disadvantage, because he's dodging.
15 more
15.
minutes.
Flanking
Son
with
of
a krill.
What?
I forget, is there flanking and no? Because wouldn't he be flanking with krill? So it would be even out.
Yeah, it would.
So you got that
Oh,
22.
shit.
Catch. So yeah, it'd be the 22.
Oh shit. And a 22 hits?
The 22 hits.
Yay! So he takes 15 bludgeoning, 3 thunder, and a bonus d8.
So,
For a total of 22 damage.
one further question.
Yeah.
How do you want to do this?
I think it's just like one I come in from the side and he just like I hit him real hard and he gets flung into the pillar and he just slumps over and is done. The pillar like cracks and crumbles a little bit.
And he just slumps down to the ground. Just blood pouring from his mouth. That concussive force of that last blow. You know, I'm not sorry for what I did. But I am sorry I had to do it.
Should be sorry that you're dying.
He just coughs up a massive amount of blood all over his lap. And as the light fades from his eyes, another light shows up. On his chest. And goddamn is it getting bright. Because, he actually had a glyph of warning that he placed on himself.
Oh no.
Sir, why would you turn yourself into that?
Turned himself into a bomb.
Because you can condition it to activate at a very specific thing happening. So he said
Boy,
it to the
description
moment
for
he
Glyph of Warning is
dies.
so long.
Yeah, because it gives you multiple descriptions of how you can use it.
I see. Man, for a spell I had, you'd think I remember that.
Oh, no, it's fine. Oh.
And his turn came and went, so Woods isn't stunned. So Woods actually gets to make the save. Hansel has to make the save or he's unconscious again. Jesus Christ.
I assume both pages also have to make the save.
Are you within range?
I think so.
Oh, yeah.
50 feet. Ooh, yeah.
Well,
Oh,
clone
and
page
it's
is
a-
gone.
Well,
And it's
Page
a-
was gonna be gone no matter what. Yeah, Roots and Krell both made the save for half damage. Only taking 15.
yeah, but it's nat 1, so what does my wild magic do?
Oh fuck!
What
Two
is
more
wild
fireballs.
magic?
2.
Yeah, I'm about to say 2 wild magic surges.
Oh my
Let's
god,
see.
I love it.
Let's see. Cast fireball centered on self.
Again.
Please, yes.
What do you mean yes?
The funny thing is that clone page made the net one, so the fuck happens here?
Eight. Hey, guess what? You cast Fireball at 3rd level, centered on self.
No, no.
Hey, Paige, you want to hit that for me?
Yeah.
3rd level.
I should just stop talking.
30.
Woo! Ouchie, ouchie.
Final fireball.
I would feel hard pressed if I wasn't already down and out for the count.
God damn it. Krell takes full damage.
This time I'm far away.
Well, I mean, Hansel just takes a failed death save.
Not cool.
How is that boy holding on?
I think he's 2 and 2 right now, actually.
Yes,
Oh.
I am.
Alright, and the second D100. 15. Oh, well, that's mildly helpful. For the next minute, you gain 5 hit points every 6 seconds.
Oh,
Oh, that would be useful if he
nice.
wasn't dead.
that's not for me.
That's for Woots.
That's for Woods. Woods
Oh.
is just gonna gain back some hit points.
Yeah.
How many seconds?
For the next minute, you gain 5 hit points back every 6 seconds.
Alright, so I'm pretty much back to full health.
Woots is
So
gonna,
you guys
by
are
the time that
talking about-
minute is over, Woots is going to be back at full health.
My
Yeah,
body is charred and I'm actively dying.
I feel great.
Listen, I was nearly at full health before the 2 fireballs.
I know he exploded, but can I cast Soul Cage at him?
You can try.
So I'll try it.
Alright, you, sorry, I got hiccups. You cast out your soul cage, attempting to, rend away his soul from him, and you find his vessel empty.
Oh.
Got it.
Shit.
You want extended life, there is a price to pay, and it seems he paid his very soul.
So, fellas, do you remember what I said about letting him live?
Oh my god, that actually totally reminds me. I wanted to bring this up. So
Also, I
I've been-
just noticed you guys are in an inverted crucifix farm.
We
Yeah.
totally are.
we sure are.
Before I forget, I'm healing Word and Hansel.
Yeah, we don't want to forget that. I don't want to risk another save.
Then we get jumped on
Um,
our way out.
Yeah, that'd be funny. I was, I wanted to think up a semi-simple character in case Hansel died, and I came up with this fucking guy. He went so insane from hunger and dehydration that he looked up to the sun, decided that he is one with it and that he is the sun's mortal body, clawed his eyes out, and is now wandering the world as a preacher of the sun.
Oh. It would be
We wanna
Wood's
get-
worst enemy.
So I just think it'd be funny if this guy showed up and he started talking to Woots and he's like, "Oh yeah, I am the sun."
His eyes, I think he would want to stare up at the sun
That
until
was-
he goes like sunblind, you know? Yes, I have
Yeah.
seen it. It's real thing.
It's here. It's in me. I got
Yeah.
it came from an image of Solaire, a funny image. And I was like, what's the most extreme I could take a love for the sun to? Do I still have the picture?
But, yeah, I guess in a
Oh,
way, in
it's
his
so
last moments, a way of the Kensei monk became a Sun Soul monk.
That was a bad pun. uh, you know what? I did say let him live this time. We might get better answers. But now we get no answers.
Well,
Wait.
he kind of
I don't know if we were gonna get answers at all.
But
he
yeah,
spontaneously combusted twice.
Yes.
How do we stop him?
but yeah, his glorious combination ended up being Way of the Kensei monk, War Domain cleric, and 1 level in fighter.
Wow.
Nice.
1 level in fighter.
Well, that was specifically for the second wind ability, for more healing.
Okay.
The whole deal was he's a regenerator, so he keeps healing himself after kicking the shit out of people. But, well, we kicked the shit out of him, now we gotta get out of here. We just pissed off, like, a whole religion.
Twice.
How are we going to get out of here? That's the question.
Before we decide to
Oh,
go
there's a
out, do we have anything from him, or he's just a burned pie on the floor?
It'd be useful if he had anything of use on him.
Let me check that sheet.
Any really cool magic swag, any papers, anything.
Well, if
You
you
know
had
what,
papers,
not
they'd
only
be
him.
burned.
Survive the 2 blasts of fire.
Yeah, yeah.
Not only him, I'm going to search for every priest about anything inside of their bodies.
Well, the 3 over here are scorched as well, so any papers on them are probably gone. So
Nobody.
your
For the
best
guy-
bets-
And I'm pretty sure the guy I just knocked out is dead from just every fire in general, especially that last
Yeah,
one.
so I think these 4 or 5 over here are your best bets.
Yeah, do I roll investigation?
No, it's not really necessary. Just going through their pockets. Doesn't seem to be any, like, documentation. Not much on them more than their holy symbols and their basic equipment. The only thing magical that our boy, Anderson has on him. He's got a couple of +2 short swords. And he's not even wearing armor. So,
Wow. I was really waiting for the "and" there.
I forgot he's
Okay.
running off unarmored defense.
Okay. Well, we could go back and check the rooms we didn't. Might find something of interest. Or
Steal more from a god that we've pissed off.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying maybe there might be things we missed. And if not,
Check down the, I'm gonna
we
check
could
down the. I'm gonna
we
check
could
down the long
probably get
hallway
out.
and see if any of our fight like drew attention from the other guys in the room or down the hall.
You'd think it would. You think they would have like showed up?
Yes, sleuthing. It seemed like the guys that you saw earlier were more novice exorcists.
Ah,
So if the
So they're
big guys
making
are
the
getting
right
their
choice.
shit kicked in, ain't no way they're coming to get their shit kicked in.
good on them. They're
They're-
making the right choice.
No, I'm with Hansel that we should explore the place more, trying to find anything.
Well, with Hansel basically in critical condition, is that a great idea?
Oh,
I can just teleport us out in case of any danger.
Oh,
I have just 8 spell slots still available.
Hansel's literally one bad dice roll away from death.
um,
You know what?
do
We
I?
can
How long?
leave a mark here to come back later.
Oh, there you go.
It's the thing you can do. It just takes
How
time
much?
and supplies.
How much does
What
this
you
heal
have?
and for how long? Concentration up to a minute.
So who's going to make a mark here so we can teleport later?
Probably not a
Uh,
bad idea.
Yeah, it's frankly a very good one. A mark.
I'm
Are
going
you gonna
to this corner here, and I'm going to draw with like a piece of charcoal.
I say you specifically
Uh,
bought chalk for that reason.
Yeah, with a piece of chalk, a sun with like an X on top of it.
Alrighty.
Great. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Give hands.
Group hug.
I'm sorry if my hands burn you. My flesh has actively been seared.
I was wondering what the smell was.
I'm going to sleep all of this away like a bad hangover.
Alright. And with that, we teleport back home.
The moment we arrive, Hansel is the. I think I have a piece of your hand in my.
What?
I think your flesh fell off your hand.
Oh no, he's been deglobed. Don't Google that. It's a very gross looking injury.
I won't.
Yeah,
Okay.
I can assume what it means, and I'm not gonna Google it.
It's very common when, like, rings get stuck in things.
Oh god.
Okay.
Please
You
tell me
Googled it?
No, but I can imagine just from the description. That's the problem with having a fertile imagination. Fuck, I got a headache.
I'm
Drink
going to
more water.
dedicate some time to
Yeah,
magical
you know that's
healing.
a very good idea. I'm going to get some more water.
It's time for magical healing and sleep. Uh, uh, I've had a bad day.
I am gonna go wash this ash off of me.
I think I just need to throw this whole outfit out. There's no saving this.
Way to make you another one.
No, I have other clothes.
All right, I would think Woods is going to leave the room and go to start sewing. He's already making another like outfit for Hansel.
I forget which of these rooms is mine.
I'm guessing it's the one that isn't Spoon's, isn't the children's, this is the one we lent to Robin's. So it'd be the middle left.
Makes sense. Just heal
Back.
my aching flesh and then go to sleep. Doesn't really matter for the actual health. It's just to get all these fucking burns off of me.
Paige enters his room, screams, then plops on the bed.
Sweet joy, give me my fucking spell slots back.
And so as another night of the hell we call our lives passes by, we gain another level up.
Yay! It's time for me to get my 10th cleric level, baby!
Time to get that lucky number 13 in Bard, where I get to upgrade my Song of Rest. So that
we'll need it.
during those short rests we never take,
Yeah. I'll roll. Why not? A 3.
I also gain access to 7th level spells. What do I want?
I get divine intervention.
You can call up your own god and ask, "What's going on?"
Finally be like, hey man, fuck's happening?
Well, I mean, I could just be that guy that no longer lets us die. Because at 7th level, bards get access to resurrection.
We do?
Yeah.
Wow. Can't add 15 new spells. That's not correct.
That's not really Krell style.
Look at the shadows. I can finally go invisible whenever I want. Yes. I'm stealing a lot more stuff now.
God, prismatic spray is just a dick move.
I have that spell.
Roll a d8 to determine which color it affects are red. They take 10d6 fire damage and can save against. The orange, they take 10d6 acid damage and can roll for half. Yellow, they take 10d6 lightning and can roll for half. Green, 10d6 poison and they can roll for half. Blue is 10d6 cold or save for half. 6 is indigo, and if they fail, they're restrained. make a Constitution save at the end of its turn. If they successfully save 3 times, the spell ends. If it fails the save 3 times, it permanently turns to stone and is subjected to the petrified condition. The successes and failures don't need to be consecutive. Violet, on a failed save, the target is blinded. It must then make a wisdom save at the start of your next turn. A successful save ends the blindness. If it fails the save, it's transported to another plane of existence of the DM's choosing and is no longer blinded. And 8, special. The target is struck with 2 raves. Roll twice more, re-rolling any 8s. So, that's just chaos magic in a nutshell.
Dispel evil and good?
Yeah, I don't like that spell. No, not your thing, the spell I was reading. I also gain access to Dream of the Blue Veil, which is just realm travel, which I might actually take.
And I can just give people disadvantage on me until this spell ends. Neat. Oh, and it gets a bunch of extra stuff. I can force a creature back to its home plane with a melee attack. That's fun. Undead are sent to the Shadowfell, and Fae are sent to the Feywild. Okay. So the fucking components for a Hallow are herbs, oil, and incense worth at least 1,000 gold pieces. What kind of fucking... Good lord. I'm buying, like, old school British herbs that they stole from India. I'm buying fucking, like, essential oils that Facebook moms are selling. And bricks of incense.
You're literally paying the same cost as it costs to bring someone back from the dead.
What does this do? This better do something fucking awesome.
But yeah, while I was reading Resurrection, I'm like, this would be fucking stupid to take, because the only person in the party I could use it on is Woots.
That's technically correct.
Because the rest of you fuckers are undead.
I'm only like half undead. Still kind of weird how that works.
I don't have the faintest idea what spell to pick.
Hanzo was like a ground for experimentation with spells that bring things back from the dead.
Definitely not taking Mirage Arcane, because it's like the dumbest illusion spell. It's like, cool, you can make the terrain different as a 7th level spell that takes 10 minutes to cast. Granted, it's literally a square mile you can change for 10 days.
Okay, so this spell sucks. And it's a 1,000 gold piece cost. Fuck you. I'm sorry, Summon Celestial? Alright, I need to see this stat block before I decide that. Let's see here. It's to defender only. Level of the spell, okay. So it's got 50 hit points.
You
does
know
it
what?
do?
Just for the thematic reason, I'm taking Dream of the Blue Veil. Because Loki
Ranged
came to
weapon.
her from the world of Dream, and you can literally use Dream of the Blue Veil to go to anywhere on the material plane that you have a magic item from, or that someone that's within the 8 willing creatures is from. Oh my god, I can use that to take Woots back to his homeland.
Because I've been in the dark.
One d10 plus the spell's level. Plus two. Oh. So okay, it's okay. It's not great. I don't think it's worth my 1 5th level spell slot. I think we're done here. Great, cool, awesome. Commune is going to be very helpful to have. So I can finally get some fucking answers.
You get the direct
I-
line to your god.
I get a direct line and I'm like, hey man, I need you to help me out here. You're like, I need some help.
Specifically
I
your
have a second
cleric
fifth level spell
god.
slot. Specifically my cleric god. I can be like, fuck's going on, man? Like,
Moment and
Oh.
this happens.
what's going on with the other guy? Are you talking to him, or like, what's the deal there? It helps that it specifies while they're not omniscient, they do have to give me correct answers.
The fuck's the point of being a god if you don't get to know everything?
That's a
Mortal
great point.
commune.
That'll do it.
I mean, that was like Odin's whole deal. Alright, everybody got their level ups?
Yeah.
Yes.
Question.
Possible
Since I
answer.
leveled up my my monk die, my martial arts die to a D8 instead of a D6, does that also affect my grass cutter blade as well, or no?
Does not.
It does not, so it stays to D6?
I know, wait, it is a short sword, so it could still be your, monk weapon. So yeah, it would increase.
Okay, so it would be 2D8 or...
Yeah, 2d8.
Just- Okay, I'm just making sure before I make that change for you. Alright, guys, we're gonna have some fun.
Yeah, she could cut all the grass within a quarter mile in a single stroke. Like, God, start a lawn mowing business.
There's no grass in Nevermore, or at least I don't think so. I don't know, there's that weird plant, probably, but...
Listen, we'll get to
Thank
the
God this
surface
had-
eventually.
It's
Thank
not the
God this
surface, it's another ceiling we have to break through. There's no surface, there's only caverns above us.
Oh, so the Gurgan will be...
The goddess decides to check what happened to her sword. She just finds the owner is owning a whatever you just said. Fucking my head doesn't make me think. Okay.
Huh.
Either way, Krell is absolutely devastating breakfast.
Same. Just going wild.
He burned a lot of calories, almost dying.
I burned a lot, almost dying. This is getting more and more difficult to do by the day. Though I suppose I didn't suspect any step of this journey would be easy.
Yeah,
Oh
but
boy.
unfortunately, besides eliminating a huge target, we don't have anything new.
We do still have the night owl to fall back on.
So your sister, right?
Yes, and my sister is my main target. Yes.
Well, if you found out about that one foe, you could find out something about your sister, true?
That is true. I could. Man, I just fucking unprepared legend lore. I
Hansel, Hansel, Hansel.
I just fucking prepared contagion over it. God! Why can't I think anything through? Well, you win some, you lose some, you know?
Maybe you can speak to your patrons about,
I do know her full name because she's my sister.
Yes.
So I do, and I have locate creature. So that may help. So I could just find her like that. Unless she's changed her name. In which case that's pretty dire. Finding her is going to be a lot more difficult in that case. Well, I don't know. We'll figure it out. We've got options, you know. And of those options, we need to do something. We need to figure something out. Maybe rest for a bit, because good lord, that was devastating. But then we need to do something.
Yeah, we still got plenty of people to go after. A few leads we could still follow.
Yes.
My god, I just realized Krell now has a plus 16 to her intimidation.
Small and mighty, small and mighty.
Fucking terrifying.
We really do need to get the lead on this night owl thing, because feels like it's a carrot dangling in front of a pig's face. You know?
Maybe we should go over the information we were given the first time. Maybe we missed something.
That's what I'm saying. Maybe we did miss something.
We wrote down all that
Because-
stuff.
I can't remember who all was actually there when we did that.
I think we all
I think it was
were.
the three. Were we all there? I think you're right. I think it was the four of us. Someone had to write it down.
I remember somebody wrote it in chat.
Oh, so get access to the chat. We can find the information we need. I just gotta scroll up for a hot sec.
It was to
Click
scroll all
this
the way to
phone
the
button.
thing and hit the thing, and then figure out which of the probably 120 pages of roles and text we've gone through in the last. I'm not even gonna do the math right now of this campaign.
20, no, it's 148 at the moment, DM.
Yeah, see? I'll
You
say
were
it's
close, though.
81 sessions worth, so. God, that is a lot of time. Imagine watching this whole campaign from start to finish.
Poof.
Aren't
It
you
would
going
be
to
a
do that
lot.
when you pick up the funniest moments?
I might just pay someone to fucking do that for me. I
I
don't have randomly just 160 plus
Did we-
hours to devote to that.
Man, did we do that? Did we go and do this before you guys fought the dragon or after?
We were walking around in the thieves thing.
Yeah. Okay, I think that was before the zombie dragon, because if I remember correctly. Oh boy, there was a lot. There's just zombies and.
Date. Okay. June. June 11th. See if that. Do you have dates on that thing or no?
No, I don't have dates.
Okay. Yeah, because we want to see. Looking through my notes, we want to see
Okay,
the
so I
convention about.
found I found the 3 places he was last spotted. No, wait, this is a poem. No, this is not where he was last spotted. This was. What the fuck is this? A tragic death breeds warriors that takes 1 year to take revenge.
That was the 5 questions we asked,
Yeah.
Jonathan.
Oh fuck. That was
You
like
went
that
too
was.
far.
Oh, I went way too far.
Yeah, but okay, that narrows it down. You just gotta go back a bit.
Yeah, I gotta go back a bit. No, scroll up. Okay, it's not on this page. I think you should just remember things.
In the night owl. Robert is still alive for 63 years.
Not here. Here. Nope. Almond Otter. Hmm. Wait, did someone write it in the Roll20 chat or the Discord chat?
I'm pretty sure it's in the Roll20 chat.
Shit. You should just write things down. That would help.
Yeah, you think
Writing
one
stuff
of 3
down might
people would actually have written notes on the important dialogue about this guy we're looking for.
No, this is okay. We're sometimes I feel like I do write notes down, and then I look at my notes, and I'm like, I sure didn't. I wrote down something completely unrelated. I
I mean,
definitely wrote down that we got Midnight Owl and somebody else. Nightshade, that's the other one. Son of a bitch.
And what else did we learn during that excursion?
Went to the
from,
fisheries.
Young Miss Addison.
Missing for 3 years. Recovered, still alive.
You know what? I might still have the actual notes from the section in my trash can.
That'd be nice.
Guys, I think I'm going to leave a little bit early. I'm fucking terrible right at the moment. I hope it's not COVID.
All right, man.
Fix
Got to,
so
you
they
got to.
understand.
Oh, no.
Yeah, see you guys next time.
Alright.
Feel
All
better.
right, man.
Thanks.
It's just not here, man. Look at this whole fucking thing.
Luckily, I did find the notes.
Oh, good. Let's see if we can figure this out.
Alright. So, I got a ciphered message from Midnight Owl. Deciphered some of it. Believing it could be due to another syndicate lair. He didn't leave anything behind but a cryptic note. Knowing that he had met with was looking for someone named Nightshade that was supposed to help them, but ended up betraying them. And that's when he got captured. And then Druxus gave you the map with the marked spots of the last sightings, which were the homeless camp, the fishery, and the guild, the Miners Guild.
Okay. What the fuck did we possibly miss in that? I think did we ask at all about the cipher?
I think we did.
Son of a bitch!
I turned into a sheep.
You got to a sheep. That's right, we were focused on that. Assumedly, we would have at least written down what it was, or have the actual thing so we can look at it. Ugh.
Yeah, I do still have the 3 locations up on the map.
Yeah, so like, I'm trying to think if there's something we're missing here, because we went to all 3, didn't find anything, and in the middle of it is 7.
Which is...
But I don't think that matters. I don't know. I don't know what district that is.
There's a key on the left side of the map.
There is? Oh, shit. Oh, there sure is. How about that? What is it? Number 7 is the labor district. Okay. Alright, let's think for a second here. Oh. But that could just not matter. I could be completely overthinking it. But what if it did matter? I'd be pissed if it was in the cipher the whole time and we just didn't look at it. Or was it already deciphered by the time we talked to them?
Yeah, Addison was most of the way through deciphering it.
Gotcha. So that didn't matter at all.
Yeah, unless you speak Thieves' Cant, which it does.
Oh yeah.
It'd be a pain in the ass for any of the rest of us to try and figure out what it said originally anyway.
Okay. So is this like in Thieves' Cant, or is it like...
Yeah, it's in Thieves' Cant, but
Okay.
translated back into Common, it's the information we were already given.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So maybe we should just go, like, explore the labor district. Betrayed
Or just-
by Nightshade. I feel like I'm so far from what it is, and I'm just overthinking this whole thing.
And these are all three. These are connected in some weird puzzle, riddle, whatever, right?
Right, that's what I'm thinking. So, they make a nice little triangle with these.
Literally any
With-
3 points make a triangle, but go off.
Yeah, but. And then we got. And in the triangle, we got these 4 buildings. Does that mean anything? Who knows?
Either pointing at something or you're like circling the area you have to investigate in. But what are those 4 buildings? I mean, we got to pass by them at some point.
We did
Yeah, I
pass
think
by
they-
them while we were doing our investigations.
So we should know what they are.
No one just ever asked about them.
God damn it. So now it sounds like we do need to go back to the labor district.
Figure out what these buildings are, man. Seriously.
Like we're I feel like a Hansel and Krell and Woots are just in like the war room looking over this fucking map being like, okay, but you see what I mean though, right?
No, I don't. Why do we have to keep going
You
over
don't see it,
this?
but you don't see it, but
Why do we
Woots
not make
does.
3D models of these things?
Just draw a
Can
triangle
anyone
on
do
them,
that?
Spoon
Yeah,
could!
Spoon's not here!
And whose fault's that?
Nobody's? He's a family man?
Shut up, I'm still mad about
Okay.
Oh, Krill, we all miss them.
it. Can't even write him a letter.
You could ask somebody to write the letter for you.
I can literally just teleport to him whenever the fuck I want now.
Oh.
I just have to
Okay,
have
well-
something that was his. And you know, we still have a room full of his shit.
We still have a room full of his shit.
He didn't take that with him?
He probably didn't
I don't
take
think
every little trinket with him.
Oh.
He's not the smartest guy. I'm sure he left something.
If anything, he probably left like a couple of his carvings behind.
That
Oh.
though, for sure. Let's just
Plus, you know,
fight-
Krell still has the wooden crown he made her.
Oh yeah, the crown! I forgot about the crown.
It's because it's not any of Krell's character art that I've had done. Because I always forget about it. But she's just
Okay.
constantly wearing that shit.
Rocking the crown. Let's not think too hard on it. Let's just head to the labor district, take a look at these 4 places and see if they mean anything. And if they don't, we'll rendezvous for round 3.
Okay.
Great.
Alrighty.
Let's break.
Like what?
No, I just mean like break as in go.
Why not just say go?
Woots, not now.
Not when? Not ever? Make up your mind.
I'm going to throw you into the sun.
I'll be back in a minute.
Okay. I hate being told puzzles are simple. Because then I feel stupid for not knowing the answer immediately.
I think we had like part of it. We just didn't have all of it to like make the puzzle, you know?
Yeah, I think you're probably right.
Yeah, so I think we're missing pieces that we did not really fully further dive ourselves into, you know?
I think if we had actually properly just like chilled out for a minute to think it out, we could probably figure out what we are missing. And I think that's what we're doing now. Hopefully. Hopefully these 4 buildings mean something. And if they don't, I'm out of ideas.
Thing, okay, but they all have in common. I'm trying to look through like everything. I'm like, okay, what do fisheries, miners, homeless encampments, midnight owls, and nightshade have all together? I'm like, okay, worst things worst. 5 out of the 4, or 4 of the 5 things all have an I in them. So I don't know what that. That's probably stupid, but like that's the only relation I can like figure out.
That is the only thing.
I'm
And
back.
you know what? I wouldn't have guessed that.
Drank too much tea in nature call.
I feel that. Luckily, there was enough time in between what I was doing in combat for me to slip out.
Alright, so we make our way over to the labor district, which, now that we're thinking about it and actually looking at it, we remember is a pretty sizable forced labor camp. We passed through here on our way back from prison.
Forced labor camp. Okay. I don't go on the side of town much often because of such things.
Pretty sure I actually have a location descriptor of it.
And only Krell passed through here on her way back from prison.
But yeah, if you actually look at the important locations for the labor district. It's a place where they keep political prisoners, prisoners of war, and dissidents. You know, like this guy that was trying to go against the syndicate.
How
Okay,
the
but I
fuck
thought with
did
the-
you miss this?
Yeah, well, I mean, okay, first of all, you guys broke out of prison. Okay, sorry, Spoon, Krill, and like Paige broke out of prison. I thought afterwards the prison was basically destroyed.
This is a different
The
prison.
prison, from what the prison was over a lake of acid on a gondola. And you got
Well,
there on a gondola, so,
It was boiling sulfur water, but yeah.
acid.
No.
Okay, so he has to be in there. And if I was a betting man, I'd say Nightshade is probably in there too, working as one of the people. Because Nightshade apparently betrayed Midnight Owl.
Be an ironic twist. Person helping you
Wouldn't
is now your warden. That must suck.
Okay, so what are we looking at here? Like, what are you...
There is an image on the important
Like the-
location thing.
That is true. I looked at... Okay, so it's like, it looks like the Mongol encampments in Ghost of Tsushima.
Sure.
Political prison for public and secret executions of prisoners, even children.
Encampment is just outside of this.
The what?
Encampment is just outside of this.
It's not to scale, so it's not like perfectly where these buildings are. It's actually just slightly to the, this area.
Okay. Well, I think the first thing that needs doing is a bit of recon. And luckily, I can both be invisible and fly. So...
And I can just be different people.
Exactly, so you can... How are we gonna get in here? I guess we all have our own ways in. Woods, you can most certainly sneak in. Krell can look like a guard or a prisoner, whatever you decide. Probably a guard. That's the safer option. And I can
Lost
fly.
the yard.
Oh, That's a good idea. I'll go. I'll be invisible and I'll fly up and look around. Okay.
Signal if you have a problem and mentally link each other before he
Yeah.
disappears.
Yeah, no problem. I have a minute to look around.
4 hours of conversation to have.
So I gotta be speedy.
Yeah. Well, technically speaking, you just have to fly straight up to get a bird's eye view.
That is true. So, activate Steps of the Night and fly up.
Oh.
And plus, I can move very fast. Technically, I can.
Yeah, you got like
it can-
60 feet of movement speed while you're flying.
Exactly. So I can go over this whole place in less than a minute.
Alright, so you fly up over the labor camp, getting a nice view. That seems to be a complete wall around the perimeter, and it is a pretty sizable camp. Like, maybe a quarter the size of the city, give or take.
Oof. That is large.
And there are literally thousands of people in that space. There's sections of the camp that is just like living quarters, but it's like more like a tent city than anything else. The conditions are squalid at best. People are being just abused is the most politically correct way I can say that.
Great. Are we looking at do guards have their own tents here, or do they seem to be going in and out?
They seem to be going in and out.
Gotcha. Do they look like they have a hierarchy, like the footmen are taking orders from somebody else, and then those guys are taking orders, or is it just everybody's an asshole?
Yeah, it does seem to have some kind of ranking system.
Okay.
Like, people have different patches on their shoulder denoting, like, rank and what they're allowed to do.
Mm-hmm. And are there any clearly like significant tents or buildings marked with any symbols that we would recognize?
No symbolry that you could see from here, but there are a few actual stone structures on the far end.
Okay, so those are probably important. I'm writing these things down, so I remember. Structure. Oh lord, this place is massive.
Yeah, and we gotta find one guy and all of that.
Yeah, it's gonna be real. It's gonna be rough. I imagine these. I'm not sure what these stone buildings are. If they're prisons or if they're where they do the paperwork. If there is any paperwork, I imagine there has to be. This seems to be a pretty official thing. It is out in the labor district, though outside of the city's walls, so maybe it's not. I think it's probably, if we need to start this investigation anywhere, it should be at these stone buildings.
Point of view, you can see that there are a good handful of checkpoints in between each area, dividing it off. it's going to be difficult to infiltrate that deep in.
We're looking at
Challenge accepted.
boy, this screams like loud and stupid or quiet and hard.
Well, considering I based this prison camp off of playing the hardest map on, what the fuck's the name of it? The prison escape game.
The Escapist.
Yeah, that one.
Fuck. So we're gonna have to go in quiet.
Or ungodly loud.
Or ungodly loud. Oh boy. I could probably carry Paige and Krell over to these buildings by flight. That I could probably do.
Considering that we're both the AoE casters, that could be devastating.
Exactly. It's Woots although Woots has the best capabilities in sneaking around out of any of us.
Pretty
So
good
I
at
don't doubt. Sorry, go ahead.
I'm like, I am pretty good at it.
Yes.
Krell
So I
has
don't
a plus
doubt your
9,
ability.
but she's no Woots.
So I don't doubt your ability to get here. Yes. Okay, well,
But yeah,
here's what...
just while you're up there, you just make like a rough draft of the layout of the prison.
Yes. We got Tent City over there. We got all the working going on in various areas here. These stone buildings. Do I see like where they clearly conduct their executions, or is there not a clear-cut place? There's not like a platform.
It's not so much a platform as it is a stain in the dirt next to a giant burial mound.
Ugh. Ugh. Good God.
Off with their heads or do like stab through the chest.
I think that's up to whoever's doing it. Just however they're feeling that day.
Well, Paige can have some fun here.
Oh God. I'm just rereading the description of this place, and boy, these people deserve whatever we're gonna do to them. Inficide?
The term is infanticide.
Infanticide, sorry. Prisoners die of starvation, illnesses, work accidents, torture, inhumane treatment, executed for especially even children, especially in cases of attempted escape. This sucks. This place is horrible.
And again, this is based off a real-world prison in a real-world place that isn't so great.
Okay, yeah. So, we know kind of what. At the moment, we should assume that those stone buildings are probably, if they keep documentation on this stuff, that's probably where they keep it. Because I imagine this isn't in City Hall. Actually, it might be. These might be officially charged people. Now that I think about it, well, those documents wouldn't be in City Hall, though, would they?
Considering we know that Midnight Owl literally got black bagged and thrown in here, I don't think that's going to be on official records.
Yeah. Okay. Good. So this place. So yeah. But they probably do need to keep files on all the people in here.
It's possible, yeah.
So not official records, but some kind of records. They're probably in there.
Maybe number, you know.
Yes. Okay. So we've got a place, a kind of plan. Now it's just a matter of refining and executing.
So since you're up there for whatever minutes,
Mhm.
the guards, do they have any keys on their person or?
I do have mega vision, so I can actually fly above the point where they can see me
You're
and
invisible.
just kind of look. I know, but I'm only invisible for a minute.
Yeah, and you're flying for 10. But, yeah, you could get high enough up where you're outside of their logical vision.
And I can see really far, really well. So, you know, it's possible I might be able to see keys, or at least how they're equipped.
Points are gone through.
It does seem that a few of them do have keys, but they're not really shaped like traditional keys.
So they're like weird oblong keys.
Like, it's kind of hard to describe. Like, it's not in the shape of a key. It's more of like a chunk of metal that is made into a specific design to fit into a lock like a key would,
Okay.
but not one that could be like easily replicated.
Okay, so they're just weird keys.
Yeah,
Fancy badge key cards, right?
more or less yieldy key cards.
Okay.
Gotcha. Ye olde key cards. They do have keys. They're very specific keys, though. How are they? Are all the ranks that I can see equipped similarly, or do like higher ranks have better shit?
Higher ranks definitely have better shit.
Great. Yeah, they're very.
Like,
Very
the lowest
armed.
of the low have, like, billy clubs, basically.
They are armed, but they're not armed to a degree that we can't handle. At least some of them aren't. Because I feel like if that stick hit me, it would snap in half.
You want to test that theory?
Not your stick. Your stick is magical!
All my weapons are magical. It's kind of the point.
Exactly! I don't know if theirs are. I can't sense magic. I could. I could just take detect magic. Actually, I think I have detect magic. I do!
Compare that.
Yeah, but you have to be within 30 feet to detect it.
Son of a bitch. So I'd have to go invisible again, and then go... Wait, what are the components for this? It's verbal and somatic! Damn it! Oh, but it's wait, so I could I could cast it, go invisible. Oh, I know, I'd have to be invisible, cast it, and then go. Right? Or no, I can't cast spells while I'm invisible.
No, you can't. Unless you have greater invisibility, but there are also detect magic and invisibility are two concentration spells.
Oh, they are both concentration, you're right.
Yeah.
Damn it! Ah. Well, shit.
I mean, if you really, really want... Oh, you couldn't even do that because they're both cleric spells.
Yeah, they're both
I was
cleric
about to
spells.
say, you could split up, and then one of each of you casts and concentrates on it, but they're both cleric spells, so that wouldn't work.
Oh well.
My magical wand.
Oh yeah, that's right. It says a wand to detect magic.
So if you can sneak in, you could totally just like point it at people and find out if their shit's magical.
Go invisible, because I can do that without concentrating, and especially now, and just stare at them and be like, oh, they have magical something, and I'll be debating if I want to grab it or not.
just walks through, picks pockets every guard before we go in, guns blazing. It's just nobody
Yeah,
has weapons on
definitely.
them anymore. They're just breaking
So-
billy clubs and swords over our armor.
Yeah. Okay. So we know where to look now. That's the important part, is that we know where to look, and we've kind of got a plan, which involves quite literally making hellfire missiles out of a goblin and a halfling.
Well, I mean, it could be a goblin and 4 halflings, depending on how
goblin and 4
Paige is
halflings.
feeling. And yet, I'm pretty sure he has Featherfall too, so we could pull that shit off.
And also, I'm not fully convinced I wouldn't be able to carry 4 halflings with a 21 strength score.
Well, I mean, all he'd have to do is cast this Crimson Clone while we're falling.
That is true. And Featherfall is
And
like
then
what,
sudden-
5 creatures?
Something like that, yeah.
And suddenly,
So-
you've
And then
got
suddenly you've
fireballs.
got 5 small folk fucking paratrooping in, raining absolute hell onto your prison. Although it is AoE spell, so we'd risk taking out some prisoners too.
Yeah, so you might wanna stick to things that are not so much AoE, like
Or just aim for
Firebolt
areas that are higher in guards. Because, yeah, Firebolt,
That's-
Eldritch Blast both have 120-foot range.
exactly.
So, we gotta be pretty precise about who we're taking out from fucking orbit.
We've really developed a plan here that can both be used for stealth and for
Yeah.
aerial devastation.
So we can let Woots go in with the stealth route, and if Woots runs into trouble, we rain hell from the skies. Perfect plan.
And if we choose stealth, we also have the option of landing on the roof and just waiting, and if an alarm sounds, then we start raining fire on them from the roof. Because while they're all focused on the one guy that snuck in, you got 3 other ones that are blasting you with potent magic.
So yeah, I think we got a pretty solid gung-ho plan. We're ready for this raid, hopefully, and that is where we're going to leave it off for this week.